Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Dan-A-Plooza. My guest at this time is returning guest, Macabre Moon model Crazie Kitty. Crazie Kitty, thank you for being on Dan-A-Plooza today.
Anytime, thank you.
So, it's been a while that you've been on here. I want to say December was the last time you were here.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
So, with moving forward, what have you been working on recently?
I actually have 4 shoots planned. And also with other models. I'm not going to say names or anything because I can't give away surprises. But
Right.
I have 4 shoots planned coming up.
Oh,
I did
okay.
pause for a little bit, but yeah, I'm back at it now.
Okay. So you got to keep it on the shush shush. But that's
Yep.
there's the deal.
I can't give away the surprises.
Yes. um. So, uh, have you done any shoots this year, or is that what you're going to be going into the next few months? Have you done any at all this year?
I did do one with Trev Tog.
Okay.
It was a Valentine's shoot.
Oh, all right.
I think that was it this year so far, but I'm about to start bouncing back into it. So.
Wow, Valentine's. That's 4 months ago.
Actually, no, I did a shoot with 4 models. It would be
Okay.
Bella Rotten, Kiwi Coffin, and Reese, and that was Ganji Photography that did that shoot.
Okay.
So yeah, I did too.
Okay.
But there was multiple in each.
Oh, okay. I get it. Multiple changes. That's all right.
Yep.
Got it. So, are you wanting to do any traveling this year as far as your modeling?
I haven't made any plans to travel,
Mm-hmm.
but it depends on how far somebody wants me to travel. So, I mean, I can do some traveling, just not a lot right now.
All right.
Trying to stay close as possible for now.
So anywhere outside the U.S. is an out.
Yeah, no.
No Alaska photo shoot. I got it.
Yeah, no, that would be cool. But also, I'm a pansy, so if I did a shoot in Alaska, it probably wouldn't come out appealing. I'd be like having a lot of weird faces because I'm freezing cold.
Yeah. Icicles.
Yeah, ice cold, drool coming down with an icicle, something like that.
It's when you're like, that's what I was going for.
Exactly. We'll just say that.
Exactly. um, so do you have some favorite outfits that you have from some of your shoots? Do some come to mind that you own?
My favorite one was the Valentine shoot, the red dress
Okay.
with it was a red dress with a red choker, and
Oh.
I had red fishnets and red pyramid spiked shoes.
So,
And green hair. But I'm a Christmas Eve baby, so it's fine. So.
it's a red theme. Obviously, it could be more of a different turn from the song "Lady in Red." I don't know if you've ever heard of that song.
If they made a metal version of it, I would totally do another shoot and use that on my TikToks.
Yeah, the soft ballad's not going to really cut it.
Yeah.
Be like, what?
Why is she? No, it's okay.
Put this choker on, change it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did because it was a Valentine's dress and it was a girly dress, but I turned it my style.
Exactly. Um, so, um, was it good because you got to have somewhat of a break? Were you able to kind of like recharge and think about what you wanted to do next during your time of break?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It was honestly good to recharge. I kind of needed it, but yeah, I'm definitely ready to get back into it. Like I miss doing shoots and everything. So let's do it.
And action. Um, I've never seen a model shoot. I'm just guessing.
it differs, honestly, but we
Oh,
always
okay.
try to have fun.
Oh, yeah. um, so are you someone who uh, is there like a certain set location that you really want to go to someday to do like a shoot?
mm, the world is my playground, so I don't really have a set area. If I see anything abandoned, I'm like, ooh. But like other than that, it's basically looking it up, seeing if it's cool enough, and going to it. I don't really have any specified locations that I really want to do a shoot at.
Okay, fair enough. I was
It's
gonna,
fun. The journey is fun searching for
yeah,
areas.
I was gonna say if you were looking for somewhere dark, Lake Shawnee at the bottom of West Virginia, that has like the abandoned amusement park.
Abandoned amusement park.
hmm
I'm gonna talk to the girls. Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they have like ghost hunts for like Halloween and everything.
Mm-hmm.
There was
That's
some
cool.
kind of tragic accident, and that's why it closed down and it's kind of deteriorated.
Okay. Kind of like how Century 3 Mall deteriorated. That was my
Yeah,
place when I was little.
but yeah, look it up. It's at the bottom of West Virginia, so that's like by Bluefield, and that's like going down.
You'll have to send it to me to remind me.
Okay. Yeah, there's all kinds of ghost stories from there. There's stuff where sometimes the swings just swing or something, and
So I'm a pansy. I mean, it would make for a good shoot, but yeah, probably get some video footage of me running away. Like,
I just kicked the swing. Why'd you do that?
pretty much.
Oh yeah, that one, and then the Moundsville prison. That's also scary too.
Okay.
And they, when I went, they had a tour guide, and one time he told me one of the inmates took the tour, and he's like, "This is where I used to stay." I'd be like, "All right, tour's over. Everyone, get your stuff on the way out."
Yeah, definitely. I would say so.
Like if someone blurted that out, I'd be like, "Okay, we're leaving. We're calling it a day."
Yeah, goodbye.
Or I'd be like, because they practice the cell door and everything, I'd be like, show me exactly how you used to sit there. Shit, and just pull that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back in there. He fell for it. Here's the Doritos I promised you. So, bribery. But that is, and then there's the lunatic asylum. The lunatic asylum is in Weston, and I stayed there all night one night. Um, it was like $100 a person, uh, and I didn't pay; somebody paid for me. But but so we went there, and they have like those dowsing rods, where you could detect if you see a spirit. You ask it a question.
Okay. What
You
am I
ask if
thinking?
somebody's in there or somebody's here, and it's like either yes to go this way or no. And
Mm-hmm.
what was it? I bit my lip and I didn't remember doing it. Like I bit and there was a chunk missing. Like,
Lovely.
and then there's this music box. this little girl comes and she's supposed to be a shadow and dance to the music box. So I
Mm-hmm.
told someone, I'm like, pick it up. And they picked it up and opened it, and they picked it up and it started playing by itself.
Yeah, I'd run away.
And so what I do is I go, notice who's not touching it
Yeah.
at this time. But yeah, it's the lunatic asylum. And sometimes people were committed there who weren't really crazy. Like if people had problems with their others or whatever, they could send them there. So there's like this like a 50 to 60 different reasons why you could be sent to that asylum back in the day. So
I will tell you this. I was in a music video a couple years ago, me and Carcass. It was with a band that is no longer, like, they split apart, so I don't know if they want me to say their name. But we was in, which they still use it as a venue, but it's an old funeral home.
Oh.
We did a music video there, and with all these guys that are macho and everything like that. Well, we're in the bottom floor, and all of a sudden, all the guys start running down the stairs like little kids, screaming.
Oh no!
It was because a music box actually started playing up in the attic. They were up in the attic filming, and the music box started playing, and they just all ran down the stairs. It's like, never seen that before. All right, cool, check. But after they said that, I didn't really want to go back up to that room. But we still did. When everybody was there, it was a little bit better. But no music box went off when I was up there. It would have been funny, though, to see people scream again. But they use it as a venue still.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah. I just remember I was nervous and I bit, and then this was missing. And then what I said was, some ghost sucker punched me in the mouth. And then I heard the door go, Root. I go, it's a good sucker punch. Not a crappy one. I didn't want to get hit again.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
I just wanted to get hit one time. But it is. I've been there, like I said, all night, and I fell asleep on the couch, actually. Like I fell asleep. Like I was like and like everybody else is running.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd be like
everybody else is running, and
I wouldn't be able to sleep.
Sleeping with a bag of Cheetos. They're like, "Did you see the thing? Did you see the thing?" I'm like, "What thing?"
No, nothing. I'm stuck on these Cheetos. You mind?
Like, I don't appreciate being spooked while I'm eating my Cheetos. And they were like the spooky Cheetos too. They were like the ghost-shaped ones, like the skull ones.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was. It was scary, and then we left there in the morning. You could see the sunrise coming up, like as we were leaving. So I'm glad.
So
and then
you basically stayed all
rained.
night.
Yeah, and when we first pulled up there, it was raining too.
That's nice.
I'm like, this feels very cliche.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a stormy night. No, it wasn't. If I change the narrative, nothing happens.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
So do you want to eventually, like, do you want to cross over and do any film stuff, or are you mostly just focused on model stuff?
It depends on what type of filming, but I've thought about it, honestly. Like, I know some girls that I know are getting into it and doing pretty good with it. It's just like, when it comes down to it, depends on what they want.
Yeah, that's a big part.
Yeah.
I sometimes say that in the script and everything, and then sometimes they could have everything, but they have no funding or any means to, actually get it done.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I usually say within reason.
Yes. There you go. That's it.
Because the last film I did was in 2019, and I was the leader of a biker gang. That was the last film that I did.
Interesting. Nice. Okay. You like it?
Especially, yeah, some of the guys didn't really know. This one guy, it just cracks me up every time because we're supposed to have this big bar fight scene, and he threw the picture, the drinking pitcher, he threw it, and it was plastic, and it bounced across the table. like it just ruined all the fighting. Like it just was like ding 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 ding, ding, and I'm just like,
Whoops.
I'm like, do it again. But the thing was, so I was supposed to be the leader, and like the people who were supposed to arrest me were like real cops,
Hmm.
So like, the one guy, he was an actor who was supposed to actually like work with me, and then the other people were like real cops. But I thought he was gonna punch me like only 2 or 3 times. He punched me like 6 times. It's like,
Actual
bam,
punching?
bam. No, like stage punching, or
Okay. Like the pick. Okay.
yeah, like it's pulled, but like when he was doing that, I was just hitting my head, because I'm just trying to sell whatever.
Yeah.
And then some of my friends are like, "Why did you take a while?" I go, "If you take 6 punches to the head, you're not just gonna walk on over and have your neck straight.
Yeah. No. No. No.
You're not like, this is nothing. Let me just waddle over here." But so I didn't tell the patrons that there was a movie. So people actually thought that was my crew. So I thought that was hilarious
Mhm.
because I'm like the shortest guy there with like the biggest mouth. So, but then there was actual bikers there, so there was like concern of that because when you dress you as a poser,
Right.
that cannot. And I remember one of the other guys, he's like, "Are you one of them bikers? Are you one of them movie bikers?" And I was like, because it's another actor, I could clearly tell like from everything, and I go, "Who's asking?"
That is funny.
So I could tell with like the shirts and everything and like that. And as I saw some of the other bikers, like I just made little small talk, and people like they don't understand. Sometimes like they can be like really nice and everything. It just depends on what area and if it's like
Yeah.
a gang and everything. Normally, if it's just a couple of guys, they don't care, especially.
Hmm.
But if you're in a whole thing where it's just a bar and it's just a group of them, and you get
Yeah.
that dart stare when you walk in the door.
Like who's that?
Then you go, "I just
Sorry,
want to see
that
if
was a
the
bug.
door works." I'm going to go back out. It felt like a little bit like with working with them, that was like Wild Hogs, but with like a serious message. Um, but yeah, it was great. I'll have to show you the clip if you ever want to see it, because I was like,
Yeah,
"Who's
I'm
getting
down.
beat up?" And I go, "That's me."
Yeah,
But
I'm definitely down.
yeah, it was great. Even when they tried to put me in the police car, they couldn't get the button working. So like and they're filming, so I'm literally stalling on purpose. Like I'm trying to put my foot up and just move around and
Improvisation.
everything. What?
Improvisation.
Yes, lots of improvisation. And then I don't know, it was somewhere when I got in the car, but I became very twangy. Like I became very hickish as soon as I was there. I was supposed to have like some girl, and I was like, "I love you, girl," and like I was like That's the wrong accent.
You think if I love you, Jenny?
I'm like, Jenny, go get my chocolates. Because I ain't got no hands now. They done behind me. Luckily, like they cut that. I go, that's probably good.
Yeah.
If you want as a blooper. But yeah. Then it was so funny. I was messing with people. People were coming in and out of there, and I go, "What would you recommend for the special tonight?" You know, I'm just asking as I'm like handcuffed. So the people, is the prime rib good? You recommend it? So it was a lot of fun. And it's kind of like based on a Christian story. Like there was this actual cop who was abused younger, and then later he had some pent up aggression, so he would take it out on people who were criminals.
Gotcha. Okay.
Caught. So, but it's a good story. So
it sounds interesting.
It does. It's definitely great, you know, and so my friends watched it and played Born to Be Wild.
That's funny.
But, yeah, I hope I can do another one. I normally sometimes get played as the bad guy, so I like that.
Do you like playing the bad guy, or would you
I
prefer
do.
something
I
different?
do because I'm like, what things can I say?
Yeah.
Because you know, when you're like the squeaky good guy, and then you see all the other guys, you're like, oh, I want to do that. I don't want to be the good guy. You just have bad tendencies. But yeah, let me get back on track here. So, what do you think about with all the shoots that you have done and like all the prints that you have seen? Do you have like a top 5 favorite prints of yours?
That is a tough question because 5 years. I have a favorite Crazie Kitty shoot, and it has a purple background.
Oh, okay.
And the makeup artist was my girl Heather, who did it.
Uh-huh.
She is Michael's Photography and Beauty, if anybody wants to look that up.
Okay.
But she's my makeup artist. She's one of my photographers as well. Honestly, there's a lot that she did, a lot that Trev Dog did. I can't really pick just a few, but I will say that here soon, I'm gonna get more. Sorry, more photos.
Aww.
I'm gonna get more photos in bulk so that way I can start selling them online and at shows. I already sell them at shows, but I'm just trying to get a variety because I know people
Okay.
want them. I made a post like a couple months ago, and I said if I sold photos, who would want them? And I got a bunch of people, even some people saying take me down for one of each. I'm like, all right, dang, okay. So I'm working on my merch right now. I have 3 people that are doing graphics for t-shirts,
Okay.
and I'll be making jewelry and lanyards and stuff like that. So, but that's a work in progress. It's not out yet.
Can be the Crazy Kitty bundaloo where you can get a combination of things.
Yeah, Crazy Kitty bundle.
Exactly. You could do something for Black Friday. You know, you could do a
I
certain.
could. Yeah, I like that idea. Because by then I'll definitely have my merch. So
Exactly. So, are you gonna do any other conventions for the year, or are you tapped?
um, Colossal Con is the biggest convention that I go to.
Okay.
This year, unfortunately, we're not doing the second one. We might be going to LA. I'm not sure, but
Okay.
um, the I'm sorry. the cosplays that I did at Colossal Con, I'm actually planning on doing those as a shoot. So I guess
Okay.
technically I have a few more shoots, but I can actually say what they are. I have a Spider-Man bunny. I have Urza,
Mhm.
um, a kimono kitty, and I might even throw in a blow-up T-Rex shoot because that would just be funny. So, but yeah, I have a few cosplays coming out as well because I have uh, Urza, I have Aqua, Lady Batman.
Okay.
I have a few. I even have Harley Quinn coming out too. So
Oh yeah.
I've been wanting to show my nerdy side model wise, and now I'm finally gonna do it.
I feel like for your dinosaur shoot, you gotta have the song "Everybody Do the Dinosaur," and you gotta
Yeah, yeah. And
have
there's actually a metal version of that too.
there
And
you
it's
go. I didn't think you would go for the regular, so yeah, it's good that there's a metal version.
I'm also crazy kitty, so
Yeah.
it's never gonna be normal.
No. um, so moving forward, do you have any goals for this year, the end of 2023 and 2024?
I definitely want to get a lot more shoots in.
Okay.
Um, I'm planning on broadening my horizon with the different types of shoots. And I also have collabs in store with other models and
Oh, okay.
some photographers as well. I just have to plan all those. I've already gotten into talking with them and everything. And I'm also uh, possibly going to be a part of a charity team.
Oh, all right. Very cool.
But I'm not going to say anything about that yet because it's still in the works.
Got it.
So,
Um, so how long would you say you're typically on set for one of these shoots?
well, it depends on how many outfits you have
Mhm.
and what you want to get done, how many areas you want to get done.
Mhm.
Um, Sometimes a shoot can take anywhere from an hour to 3 hours. It depends on what all you put
Oh
into
wow.
it. So, um, but also if you have multiple outfits, sometimes it takes like half a day. Sometimes the whole day. It just differs on what you want to get done because normally the goal is to try to get a lot of stuff done in one day so that way you have more content. So
Yeah. Does it
I plan
depend
on
some
doing that a lot.
does it depend sometimes if you're doing like an outdoor shoot that take more time and inside? Or
It Yeah, it depends on outdoor, indoor. It depends on if you need a certain type of lighting. Like if you want to use sunset, you have to wait till sunset. And if you want to do uh, like near night shoot, those are difficult, but it's feasible to be able to do. You just have to know like strictly the plan and everything like that. Can't lollygag because of timing.
no dilly dally.
No dilly dally.
I was just trying to think of someone who would dilly dally. I knew of a cartoon character, but it escapes me right now. Yes.
I do it a lot just because I
Okay.
like to have fun. I'm not a serious person, so.
Well, is there anything else you want to say or promote as we wrap it up on Dan-A-Plooza?
um, I have somebody that is going to be working with me a lot more. Um, her her name is Heather. Um, we're still trying to figure out an actual name, but she is actually wanting to be trained. So I'm going to be training a new lady. So make sure to look out for her. Check on my pages, and if you see her, follow her, please. I'll put
Yes,
please in there, but follow her. No.
please.
Some of you may already follow her because she is my makeup artist and my photographer. At least one of them. But yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for here on Dan-A-Plooza. I'd like to thank my guest, Crazie Kitty. Dan-A-Plooza will be taking a short break, moving and relocating, so I'll be back in later July. Everyone, take care and have a good night.